Baker Mayfield might have to rethink how he gets hyped before games, because the NFL just made a change that could throw off his pregame rhythm. Earlier this week, during a visit to the San Francisco 49ers training camp, tight end George Kittle dropped a surprising update live on NFL Network. The league is officially banning the use of smelling salts and ammonia packets during games. For years, these were mainly used by medical staff when a player went down with an injury, especially if they were briefly unconscious. But more recently, their use has shifted. Now, they're commonly seen in the hands of players and coaches looking for a jolt of energy before hitting the field. And Baker Mayfield? He's been one of the most visible users. As a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, Mayfield has regularly used smelling salts as part of his warm-up ritual, and sometimes even on the sidelines during the game. The NFL's decision to ban them has sparked plenty of debate. One major concern has been whether smelling salts could potentially mask injuries, particularly head-related ones. While that hasn't been scientifically confirmed, the league seems to be moving forward with caution. There's also the issue of fairness. Some argue that using smelling salts gives certain players a quick advantage, which might go against the idea of a level playing field. For Mayfield, this could be more than a minor inconvenience. Athletes are creatures of habit, and when a part of that routine is taken away, it can have a psychological impact. Finding a new way to get pumped up before taking the field won't be easy, especially for someone who's relied on that burst of ammonia to dial in. George Kittle, the man who broke the news, has already expressed his frustration about the ban. And he's not alone. Several players around the league are reportedly unhappy about the sudden change. But not everyone thinks this will be a huge deal. Some believe the controversy is being overblown. At the end of the day, the players still have a job to do. If they can't bring energy without a sniff of ammonia, maybe it's time to re-evaluate their focus. Still, it's a notable shift in NFL policy. While it might not affect how the game is played on the field, it definitely changes what's happening on the sidelines and in the moments before kickoff. For Baker Mayfield, the challenge now is simple: adapt. Whether it's through music, deep breathing, or just raw adrenaline, he'll have to find a new way to flip the switch before the first snap. Time will tell how this plays out across the league. But one thing's for sure, the smell of change is in the air, and it's not coming from ammonia.